What's up, Gunpla Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. Today I'm going to build the 1/44 scale Gundam AGE-1 normal version from the animated series Mobile Suit Gundam Age that just recently came out. This is their first primary mobile suit from the series, which pretty much revolves around at this moment. Other high-grade kits are going to be coming out based on the two other classes that I would call classes that this mobile suit will convert into based on specific combat needs during the course of the series. I picked this up at the New York Comic-Con at my good friends at Image Anime, that's in New York City. For those of you who haven't visited their store, search their website at www.imageanime.com and check out their store. They got a huge lineup and decent prices here for people who live in New York City. So I know that there's a lot of people out there who's already built this kit, and I said, you know what, let me get my hands on this at this moment. It is a fairly new kit. We're starting to see other high-grade kits that's coming out for the Age series, specifically the Geno Ace, which I do have, and hopefully the soon-to-be obtained Garfran. So let's look at the contents of this cool little kit and see what we have to work with. Oh, as you can see here are some of the detailed information of the mobile suit in action. It's cool little design features. I have to admit, the chest design is one of the most unique features out there. I think I remember when me and Prime 92 were looking at this mobile suit, the pre-production photographs before the actual model build. We were trying to decipher or just try to figure out what the hell is that spacing on the chest. What does this signify? Obviously, the little A represents the Age mobile suit. But I think we kind of goofed around and says, it's an LED TV where, while it's fighting, it could be playing an animated show while the enemy mobile suits are looking at it, saying, what the hell are you doing? Another thing, of course, where we comment was the spoilers of this mobile suit. Again, unusual at its time, but it starts to grow on you when you look at it. I can't see the mobile suit without the spoiler. It's fairly impossible. So here we have the tray for the white parts. Very, very good detailed white parts here. Here are the beam sabers, both in long version sword and short version dagger type. Here are the tree for the charcoal parts. I see the sets of hands for the closed hands and one open hand. I really did like how they do the open hand move positioning. It's pretty nice. And over here we have the tree that shows all three colors: the blue, the yellow, the red, and a little bit of the white, which represents the head and some other stuff that I can see. And the ever so popular polycaps. Whoops. Let's put to the side. Let's see the manual. Now I have to admit, lately Bandai is doing everything possible to keep us informed on the latest and greatest animation series and Gundam information. So, for those who don't know where to get your Gundam info, go to www.gundaminfo.com. Excuse me, www.gundam.info. Or there's another one here called www.bandai-hobby.net. So here on the first page, we have a description of the mobile suit and a description of Titus. No, not Titus. Flit. Is it pronounced Frit? Or I don't know. The kid with the dopey haircut. So here is, of course, the AGE-1 in action. Very good poses for this type of scale. If those of you who don't remember, I think my first video of Comic-Con, I show there's there's an area in Bluefin Distribution's area where they had this mobile suit already built and in a pose. So that's pretty much was my selling point, saying, okay, that kit looks good, I'm getting this. Here's of course the two other variations that we're waiting for, the Titus and the Sparrow. Titus is going to be coming out next month as a high grade, and I think in December we'll see the Sparrow. Here's the color guide for those of you who want to paint. Now, by the way, so you guys understand, this is a Gundam model video, not a Gundam custom, because I'm not going to paint it. I'll panel line it, specifically considering the fact that it's getting cold in here, and airbrushing is not going to be possible. So for the next couple of months, you're going to be seeing some straight builds. Here's the tree parts right here. And here's the manual showing the build for the body, the head, the arms, the legs, the waist unit, and then finally final assembly, which gets to the color portion of the manual where you build the shield, the gun, and whatnot. So this should be a fairly quick and easy build. I shouldn't bore anybody here with this. So let's now begin building Gundam AGE-1 normal. So first up, we're going to build the body unit, or excuse me, the upper torso unit of the AGE-1 kit. And we will begin with the parts that connects the shoulder to the arms and to the body. So in this position, taking this peg, this polycap here, it's a little tight, so there we go. So these two parts are fairly easy. Then we have this guy in this position. You want to put this part here, which frankly, let me see how this would work. Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned that. Once you put this polycap here, you want to have this part in this position and then slide it here. Then you repeat with the other part. You may have to swing it a bit. And then take this one and close it up. Now, we have the yellow trim that goes in the top, which is kind of loose, so I guess it will lock itself into place once you put the bottom red part. Yeah, you do feel the resistance, so it stays into place right there. Now, the yellow trim has that green thing around this. And then we have the stickers, which I would recommend using. Don't paint it unless you have the right colors. There we go. So it should go into place like that. Then you cover it up with the white trim, like so. Oops, the other way around. So it looks like that. And put it in the front chest. It's that simple. Let's see now. I am missing a part that's not visible. Oh, here it is. The actual neck part, which looks cheesy in a way, but what do you expect? It's a high-grade kit. And interestingly enough, oops, I'm missing a part here. Here. Interestingly enough, it's not a big kit, even for high grade. Overall, I think it's around the same size as the original RX-782. It's smaller than the Strike, real grade, and no, it's a bit smaller than the whatchamacallhim, Unicorn. So we put this ball joint here, and there's another decal part. Or is there? Oh, no, it's just the way the manual states to keep it in this position, so we just pop it in like that. So it's on its own little ball joint that goes like, you know, back and forth, back and forth. Now the last part, of course, will be the spoilers and the thruster. You have this, only a single thruster, and you have this little this little part here from the polycaps. And then you put them in there. And then we have this guy in this position like that. Put it all the way in. And then you cover this up. And that's it. That completes the torso unit of the AGE-1 kit. Now we're going to move on to the head unit, and these are the parts that it requires to build the head. This part here, which is the actual trim that goes over the head and then around to the eyes, will require me to put this guy on. So let me see how carefully I can put him on. Yeah, that should be fine. There are other parts that needs to be put on, but let's finish up the face mask here. So here we have the face mask. Focus, goddammit. And then we have this part here that goes into place. Now I gotta take, let me review this. Oh, okay, so I take this part and we slide it in like that. Then we seal it both parts like so. Yeah, there goes my knife. Missed my foot. There it is. Then this part goes over. It shows the eyes. And then finally the V-wing. The head V-wing. Let me finish this up properly and put on the stickers. This trim here. We'll go there. Then we have the back one. Get your ass in there. Alright. Again, for you professionals out there, it would probably be wise to do this with the it'll probably be wise to paint this kit to what you want. But yeah, this is completed, so there you have it. The head of the AGE-1 kit is now done.